Hey guys, it's Lumi here. Today we are at Confurgence 2018 here in Melbourne, and today I am with some friends. We're doing a video about younger furries. So these are all my friends here. We've got Hazumi, which you all know. She's not a young fur, she's a bit old.
Oh, so thank you.
She's just a part of the video just because. So I want you guys to introduce yourselves, starting from Pluto there, and we'll just go along. So just introduce yourselves, say how old you are, and just continue along from there. And then we'll just get started on the rest of the video.
Yeah, I'm Pluto, I'm 14, and I've been in the fandom for just over 2 years now.
I'm Copper, this is my suit, it's Pluto's. My persona is Star, she's a husky. I'm 13 and I've been in this fandom for about a year and a half.
I'm Zero. This is a friend's suit, not my suit. I am 17 years old and I became a furry in 2013 but became an active furry last year.
Hi, I'm Pepi, I'm 14 and I've been in this fandom for about 3 years.
So, and I guess a little bit about Hazumi and I am Lumi, obviously. I am 23 and I have been in the fandom since 2009. So yeah, I've been in here for a while. I've got some experience, especially being a young fur. And what about you, Hazumi?
Well, I'm 24. I've only really been active for about a year now, but my story is more on and off because I grew up in a very small, rural, away from everything town, so I never actually got to experience anything. So
you would be a great contribution to this video. Why are you here? Alright, so now we know who everyone is. How about you guys just tell us a little bit of how you found the fandom?
I found the fandom by looking for cosplays of anthropomorphic animals from different shows and that, and then I came across a beast cub quad suit, and then from that I kept looking and I came across one of their suits, and then that's how I found the fandom. Ever since then I've been part of it.
I found the fandom, well, I didn't really find it, but Pluto told me about it and I was pretty interested in it. So I was looking at more and more suits to see what it's more about, and I just found it really cool, so I decided, I'll just be a part of this fandom.
In 2013, scrolling through Instagram, there was one of those repost photos that said, repost if you love being a furry. I was like, sure, why not? I don't know what that means. So I reposted it. And then my friend said, oh my god, I have so much more respect for you because I posted it, and I did more research on it, and I fell in love, basically. Had a high interest and just kept on getting addicted.
I think I found the fandom when I was just like searching up animal costumes because I love like sewing, and so then I found this fursuit. It was like a green and grey cat, and so then I was like, I've always wanted to be an animal or something like that. And that's how I became a furry.
So when you guys got into the fandom, how did you start creating your characters?
I started creating my character by just putting a bunch of colours on a paper, and then seeing what I liked out of those. Then I just mashed them all together and came up with this. There's been quite a few changes that have happened to it, but at the end, I'm quite happy with how it turned out.
Me, I like the galaxy and the sky and night time, so I wanted to base one of my characters off the night. So Star has the star on her face and on her back to represent the night, and then the colours, the dark grey was representing how dark the sky is.
For me, I created a species called Emoto, but he's got an ice cream on his butt. This is my boy Chips, and that's what makes the species unique, is that they have ice creams on their butt. I don't know how I designed him, I can't remember that well, but I just thought it would be a cute idea to put something sweet that everyone loves on the butt of an animal. Yay!
You ruined ice cream.
Pepi was originally called Truffles and was like brown. Then soon I didn't really connect with the pattern, so I added like the grey stripe as an arrow and all the grey and white because I was really into those colours, and I wanted to base them off one of my dogs who's also called Pepi, and he's pretty old, so I wanted to base it off him so when he passes soon I can still remember him as a suit.
That's so lovely. Alright, so 2 of the young furries here have actually made their fursuits. They haven't commissioned them. And then 2 of the other young furries here just borrowed their friend's suits. Alright, so Pepi, just tell us about your experience from having your persona and then making it into a fursuit.
Making it into a fursuit was actually pretty fun, but a bit annoying, I guess, because sometimes it wouldn't come out right and the patterns wouldn't really match, and so I'd have to like take it off and redo it. But yeah, all of this I made, and I'm pretty proud of it since I haven't really been growing that much, and so I'm still fitting into his full suit and his head still.
And Pluto, what about you?
Well, this current suit that I'm wearing I've actually bought, but I made this one off of a Dream Vision Creations head base. It's pretty fun to make, as Pepi said. The only tips I would say, like when you're making them, leave growing room, because this one is a little bit tighter on me, but he has a bit of growing room. Then I made this one's full body suit. That's not wearing that because I'm a bit hot at the moment, but it's pretty fun when you do it, and like, there's not much to it once you get used to it, but after that you can just add things to it. If you grow a little, add a bit to the bottom, but eventually you will have to make another one if you grow too much.
And so do you guys have like any tips for younger furries who want a fursuit?
I guess you should. I recommend making your own suit. Then you can like make more, and then you'll get more experience. Like I did. Like this was, I think, my second suit, but I've been like constantly working on it. But if you want to commission, you should save up. But I recommend saving up for other stuff that you actually need, like food and like clothes and all that, because fursuits is just a luxury item. Like you don't need it, just you can have it, just you have to save up.
And if you do want to commission someone, try a new maker who can gain experience from you commissioning them instead of a really high-end maker, and then you'll grow out of it and it'll be like, oh no, what do I do now? So yeah, try new makers.
I would say if you still think you're growing, don't get a full suit yet. Only like partial, like head, paws, tail, feet. Just because you don't want to grow out of it and then spend more money paying for another full suit that you're probably going to grow out of again.
My only tip, if you're commissioning a maker, just ask them to make the head a little bit bigger than you so you won't grow out of it as fast.
Also for younger furries, like especially if you want to commission a fursuit for someone, especially a newer maker, it's really good to just do your research on that maker. Make sure everyone has gotten their suit, they've gotten the quality that they wanted, and just make sure the person has reviews. Like when I was younger, I was scammed by a smaller maker, and 3 years on, I still haven't gotten my suit. And it's always good to do your research on that person. So, but that's a story for another time. But just always do your research. Make sure if you want to get a full suit, make sure you stop growing, basically. And yeah, if you want, just try and make your own suit, because it's a lot of fun to try and make your own suit. And like, look, you can make something amazing like this. And I can't wait to see what Pepi can make in a few years' time.
Like,
He's doing fantastic.
like if you know of any of your friends that want to start making it, encourage them to do it. Like, even like,
Alright, so now this is the one that most people are definitely really interested in. It's the fun one. How did you guys tell your parents about being a furry? Like, what is their reaction to it? Are they supportive? Are they not? How is it received to you guys?
My mom was pretty accepting because like she knows that I'm extremely creative, and I showed her and she's like, oh yeah, you should totally make one. And so I said, yeah, I'll try and save up and get all the resources. Then I had to wait a bit longer for my dad because he would sometimes make fun of me for what I wanted to do, or if I wanted to get something, he would judge. So I waited about a year to tell him. But it's not something that you should be scared to ask. Like, you just tell them and see what they say. Like, if they don't want you to, then doesn't mean you can stop liking it or wanting to be in it.
For me, when I told my dad I was interested in all of this, he was like, oh, okay. He actually put in a lot of research to find out more about the community, and he became even more accepting, and I'm really thankful for that and glad that he accepts me for what I love.
My mum, she was very welcoming to it. She loved the idea. She loved everything about it. But my dad, he was kind of skeptical about it at the start and wasn't sure. I didn't tell him until like last year sometime because I was scared of what he'd think, and I was right. He was like really about it. But later on, he kind of got used to it and used to what I like. And yeah, it's alright now, but
my parents were pretty accepting of it. I showed my mum a picture of a fursuit and she said that was cool, what do they do? So I showed her a video and then she kind of said, okay, well, what does it mean to be this kind of place? It means that we like to make people smile and dress up in these fursuits. And then when I asked them if I could save up to commission Pluto, they said, well, if you save up, we'll be happy to help. And then when I got him in the mail, my dad wasn't as okay with it. He was like, okay, that's a bit weird, but I'll let you do it. And then Mum said it was awesome. She tried it on, and she's helped me with getting to conventions like this.
So, none of your family have really had any negative reactions to it. What about your extended family? What do your extended family think about it?
My auntie thought it was actually pretty funny because she constantly makes jokes about it too. Like when I go to a convention, she'll say, "Oh yeah, have fun at the furry conference," and I'm like, "Oh okay, it's just a convention, but thank you."
I do know that outside of my mum and dad, I wouldn't say that they're accepting, but they allow it. Whenever I do bring up something about the community, they're like, oh, and then they kind of put their heads down and go silent for a minute, which makes it awkward, but as long as they're not disowning me, I guess it's fine.
I haven't really told my extended family. I haven't really gotten the time to actually talk to them and tell them about this. But I think they would really like it, at least some of them. So, yeah.
My extended family is pretty okay with it. The only downside is that my grandma, she doesn't exactly like the fact that it's covered in face and she can't see you. But if she sees you putting it on, she'll be fine with it, and she absolutely loves it. She actually told me that she'd love to help me make one like this. It would be absolutely amazing the amount of experience she's had sewing.
And so you guys mentioned about saving up. So how do you guys work about saving up for your suits? Does that happen for you? And are you guys currently saving up for suits as well?
Right now I'm saving up for a very personal suit of mine. His name is Buster, and right now I'm like making a fursuit. I'm making a fursuit for Star, as she said, her trainer. So with that money, I can save up more for Buster, so I can commission the head and get him towards me.
Yeah, I'm saving up as well. Gonna wait till I'm 18 because I want to get a full suit, and I'm shredding down some layers at the moment, working hard towards that. And every now and then I just put $1 into a jar or whatever, and eventually I'll reach my goal and commission a suit.
Me, I just do work around the house, help out my parents, my brothers, and then save up money from there.
I actually do art commissions, so that's most of the money going towards my suits. It doesn't help a huge amount, but as everything goes, everything helps. And when I've gotten commissions, I put it in the account as tips here. And I just saved up, and that's how I got foil, that's how I got the toys, everything. And then when I want to get another suit, I had to save up again. Commissions, work around the house.
With how long you've been in the fandom, what would you say would be your best experience, like either going to a con or just all together, and your worst experience?
I'd have to say my best experience was meeting the new friends that I met at all conventions, like the Lumi here, Lumi over there. Everybody that I've met. It's been one of my most favourite experiences.
My best experience would definitely have to be meeting everyone sitting here. I feel so welcomed, and I feel really happy to have met everyone. I love you guys so much.
My best experience, like everyone has said, meeting new people and like meeting new people's like creativity, like a lot of famous artists and their big creativity, and like you can also find love in the fandom, like a partner that you can love which has the same interests, and like finding best friends that you can always talk to about the fandom and like funny stuff in the fandom.
And so, do you guys see yourselves staying in the fandom for the long term? Oh?
I hope so.
Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah.
Alright, so do you guys have any tips or any last words you want to say to any potential young viewers who are watching the video, who are just starting out in the community, or just wondering what it's all about, or just trying to find their way?
I would say be careful, always have someone with you at least. Someone you trust, someone you know, because you never really know what's going to happen.
But also be open to new things and be open to meeting people, because you only live once, and now's the best time to meet new people, make good friends, and have hopefully long-lasting relationships with people.
And if you get bullied like by other people who aren't in the fandom, just ignore them. They're just trying to get a reaction from you, and it's never worth like giving them the reaction you want or they want.
Remember that in this fandom or in the community, we have one of the most creativity and imaginative minds out of all communities, so it's the best thing to have, I think.
What about the young furries who do not have supportive families? What would you say to those people? Stay strong. Stay strong.
Yes.
Stay strong.
Just remember, you have all of us. We're all here for you. We're here for you to talk to. Just be friends with.
You're allowed to love things, and if your families don't approve of that, well, that's okay. They don't like it, but you're allowed to, and that's good if you love something. Be passionate.
Okay, so thank you guys for joining in this video. Thank you for your tips, and just thank you for willing to help out these other young furries and sharing your experiences. Next year would love to do this again with you guys, but I would love to do it as like a Q&A video. So get questions from people for you guys, and so you can answer them, and so they could have more of a interaction with you via that way. And yeah, just thank you all so much for contributing. I hope it will help, and yeah, we'll definitely do something like this again, because there's a lot of young pros out there who it's great to reach out to. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day or night wherever you are, and we'll see you all next time. Bye guys!
Bye.